Hey man, just a couple questions. Do you guys sell Psalms?
Oh no man, sorry we don't.
Oh, okay. What are your thoughts on them anyway?
Okay, so SARMs are selective androgen receptor modulators, essentially. They are pretty chemically similar to anabolic steroids, but with reduced androgenic properties, so messes with your male hormones less.
Right, so what's the difference between them?
So the biggest difference is the ability to differentiate between anabolic and androgenic activities. But if you compare the two, SARMs will mess with your male hormones less than what anabolic steroids will, so they won't suppress your natural testosterone production as heavily as anabolic steroids will, which also means that you won't require post-cycle therapy like you would with the anabolic steroids. SARMs also have the ability to pick specific tissue selectivities, I guess, so you can target specific muscle groups and all around reduce side effects that you normally see from the anabolic steroids.
Okay, so how do they work exactly though?
So essentially they're stimulating androgen receptors in your muscles and bones that you are targeting. Very similar to anabolic steroids again.
Oh cool, so they're not like dangerous or anything, yeah?
Of course they're dangerous, we just don't know how dangerous in the long run. So because SARMs are they're relatively new to the fitness industry, probably around 15 years or so, so there is obviously a whole bunch of human research lacking in this. So therefore the long-term side effects of SARMs is pretty unknown, which is obviously quite a concern, especially if you're looking at fitness from a long-term standpoint, not just a quick fix. And as I said, they don't suppress your natural testosterone production as much as the anabolic steroids. It still will, and they've actually been linked to several studies back in like 2007 as a male contraceptive. So yeah, you got to weigh up your options. So they had lower levels of luteinizing hormone and follicle stimulating hormone, which just basically plummeted the natural test production and sperm count. So I'll list off a couple more. Acne, hair loss. Again, very similar to the anabolic steroids in terms of the side effects, but they won't be as prevalent. But in large doses, this is what's going to happen. And of course, last but not least, several studies linking SARMs to cancer. So in studies with mice, they got cancer of the intestines. So it's not looking good. That was even from very small doses. And those studies back in 2007 were actually cancelled because of the cancer that it was giving to the mice and the rats. So yeah, not a good sign.
Yeah, but everything gives you cancer these days.
Hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just laying out the facts. You can make your own mind up.
So they're legal, yeah?
So in Australia, not completely. They're not completely illegal, not completely legal. They are allowed if you have a prescription. So they are, if someone's selling them to you without, they're not a GP, they're not a doctor or something, and they're trying to say with SARMs, then, that's a red flag right there. They are a banned substance in the World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, and the International Olympic Committee will be testing for these very soon. And there's also one that kind of gets mixed up in SARMs and stuff, which is something that you might have heard called cardarine, which essentially is not a SARM, to be specific, but it is a Schedule 10 poison. So SARMs at the moment, they're a Schedule 4 poison, so they're kind of, they're prescription only. And cardarine, which I have seen, on other websites, linking it to SARMs, and it's cardarine, and it's a Schedule 10 poison, so it's up there with some of the big dogs in the bad drug industry. So something that is very dangerous and quite cancerous. But yeah, it sounds like you struggle with patience, so you need to ask yourself, are you in this for the long game? Are you after quick results, quick fix, potential health hazards? It's just stuff that you got to weigh up. If you want to be in this game for the long run, then I would say there are much safer options, especially in terms of like cost value as well. I've seen these SARMs go for $140 Australian a bottle, and I don't know how long that's supposed to last you, if it's like a month or what, but considering they try and sell them in stacks and you get like 3, 4, 5 different bottles. And they're like $140 each. That's crazy amount of money. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Make up your own mind. It's a free country, but remember that it is still illegal without a prescription. So keep that in mind.
Ah, okay, cool, man. Well, thanks for the information. I'll just get a Mars bar, thanks.
I'll see you guys later.